Daniel arrives at the old hillside hotel late at night. Cold wind blows across the parking lot as he steps out of his car. The hotel looks abandoned except for a few dim lights flickering inside. The manager greets him with forced politeness, sliding the room key toward him. Manager, quiet warning. Room 217. Stay inside after midnight. Don't open the door, no matter what you hear. Daniel frowns, thinking it's some stupid hotel superstition, but he ignores it and heads to the room. The hallway is long, carpet moldy, lights trembling. The silence feels too heavy, like the building is holding its breath. Inside room 217, Daniel drops his luggage and stretches. Everything seems normal until he notices something strange. The mirror facing the bed is slightly cracked, and cold mist is forming over it. He touches it. It feels freezing. While Daniel is brushing his teeth before bed, he hears soft static-like whispers behind him. He looks into the bathroom. Mirror, and just for a second, a dark female silhouette stands in the center of his room. Long hair, tall figure, head tilted unnaturally. He spins around, no one there. He laughs nervously. Jet lag, that's all. But the bathroom lights flicker twice, as if disagreeing. Around 2:13 a.m., Daniel wakes up to slow, rhythmic knocking on the inside of the wardrobe. Knock, knock, knock! His heart races. He grabs the closest thing to defend himself, a metal water bottle, and slowly opens the wardrobe door. Empty, but it smells like wet soil and burnt hair. Back in bed, Daniel tries to sleep, but his eyes drift to the mirror. A black-haired woman is standing behind him. Her face is blurred, her neck bent at a sharp angle, her fingers long and claw-like. Daniel whips around, but again nothing. When he turns back to the mirror, the reflection is still showing her, now closer, almost touching his back. He covers the mirror with a blanket, terrified. Footsteps echo down the hallway. Outside his door, slow, dragging, they stop right outside room 217. Daniel holds his breath. Soft whisper, "Daniel." Open the door. The voice sounds female, distorted, layered, like two people speaking at once. He freezes. The door handle jiggles violently. Then silence. The next morning, Daniel storms to the reception. "Someone was outside my room. And I keep seeing someone inside my mirror." The manager pales. "You saw her?" Daniel, "Who?" The manager avoids eye contact. No one usually survives more than one night in 217. Daniel feels a chill crawl across his spine. The manager suggests moving Daniel to another floor, but all other rooms are suddenly full. That evening, Daniel searches online for room 217 history. He finds disturbing reports. A female guest died in that room decades ago, a woman who broke her neck falling down the stairs. But her body kept moving. Witnesses described her roaming the halls at night. They called her the Shadow Woman, and she always returns to the last room she lived in. Around midnight, the mirror blanket slides to the floor by itself. The lights shut off. Daniel reaches for his phone, but it glitches. Screen full of static in the darkness. He hears breathing, slow, wet, close. He switches on his phone flashlight. The Shadow Woman is standing at the foot of his bed. Her joints are twisted, her black hair soaking wet, her face hidden behind a veil of shadow. She tilts her head, bones crack loudly. She whispers, "You saw me, now you belong to me." Daniel sprints toward the door. He yanks open the door and runs into the hallway. Alarms blare. Lights flicker violently. Behind him, the Shadow Woman crawls out of the room too fast. Like a spider, her limbs bending backwards. Daniel races down the hallway, heart exploding with panic. The hallway leads to a stairwell. Daniel rushes down, but the temperature drops suddenly. A whisper floats from below. "Come down, Daniel." He turns to go back, but the Shadow Woman is halfway down the stairs behind him, crawling upside down along the railing, eyes glowing faint red. The manager appears at the bottom floor entrance, holding an old lantern. He shouts, "Daniel! This way!" They run inside a storage room. The manager locks the door and drops to the floor, trembling. "She wants the room back," he whispers. "She always returns to room 217. She won't stop until she drags its guest into the mirror world." Daniel realizes. The manager knew Daniel would be hunted. The lights in the storage room go out. A cold hand grabs Daniel's ankle from under the shelf. He screams as he is dragged across the floor. The manager tries to pull him back, but a blast of freezing air knocks him away. Daniel claws at the ground, but the Shadow Woman crawls out from the darkness, her face now visible. A gaping mouth, no eyes, just black hollow pits pouring smoke. Daniel is pulled straight into a wall-length mirror in the hallway. His body phases through like water. He finds himself in an upside-down version of room 217, everything rotting. Flickering, dripping black liquid. He hears dozens of whispers around him, voices of past victims trapped here. The shadow woman appears in front of him, standing unnaturally still. "Your reflection stays with me," she hisses. "You can leave, but a part of you never will." She raises her clawed hand to his face. In the real world, Daniel's body collapses outside the mirror, unconscious, but his reflection remains inside, screaming silently. Morning. The hotel manager drags Daniel's limp body to the lobby. He wakes up confused, weak, unable to remember everything. The manager sighs in relief. "You survived, but never look into mirrors again." Daniel leaves the hotel as fast as he can. At a gas station on his way home, Daniel washes his face in the restroom. He looks into the mirror. His reflection smiles back at him, a smile Daniel didn't make. The shadow woman's whisper echoes through the mirror. "I told you. A part of you stays with me." The lights flicker. The story ends.